Hello, my name is AngryH939 here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. This video I'm going to be showcasing some builds I made in the Halo art style in Minecraft in the new 1.17 snapshots. I just wanted to take a moment here to appreciate the new blocks added in 1.17 Deep Slate and how critically amazing it is, and also being the core reason why I am not going to be starting another series until this update drops, because I need to use these blocks. Okay, so the builds I made are essentially supposed to be Halo-styled maps. So let's start with the first one, the Vault. Yeah, we have this blue base here with the blue vault right here, and I just kind of have this little bit of architecture, and I used the deep slate rather sparingly. We have a light bridge connecting the base to this teleporter over here, inspired by the teleporters in Halo Combat Evolved because I like them the most. So you just go through here, it'll teleport you here, and if you go through here, it'll teleport you back. Very simple commands. I have these bridges here kind of inspired by the bridges on the mission Halo right at the beginning. And also they do show up on a couple multiplayer maps like Infinity and Danger Canyon, I believe. We have red base down here, which is the same design as blue base, but redder. You have the red vault. And I do have the bit of terrain off to the side like this that you can go off of, but I would assume that this would kill you because there's nothing down here except some cool little geometry, which this was surprisingly hard to build. And if you come over here, I have another light bridge connecting this teleporter, where the blackstone is mainly used for framing. It's used a lot more in the other builds, which are more styled after Reach. Where this is more styled after Combat Evolved, the next build you'll see is styled after Reach. So if you get up here, we just have a little outlook and this little ramp here to get the blue base. This was made to counterbalance the red's disadvantage because, let's just go down here, charge, and you're here. And you can pretty much snipe all of red base and get another person here. This is a worse sightline because you can hide actually here. So map overall balance-wise is pretty terrible, but I mainly kind of did it for the aesthetic of this little underground cave area. And this was my first attempt, and I think it came out pretty well. Okay, here's a little bit of lore. Essentially, these are vaults that neither the Covenant nor the humans could get into, and what they contain is unknown. It's just Forerunner stuff. This is the first map, Vaults. Now on to the second one. Okay, so I'm up here on the surface, and this one isn't done because this is the bases. I am going to improve this in the future, but I wanted to make this video to talk about why Deep Slate is so useful. Again, used for framing. This building right here is inspired by a building found on the mission Halo from Halo Combat Evolved. It also shows up on the map Installation 04 from Reach. And I did use the blackstone here, but I do use the Deep Slate because it meshes a lot better with the stone texture than the blackstone feels a bit too corrupted and too purple for me, where this feels very nice and clean and metal. But anyways, if you head into here, we have this kind of underground tunnel system. Insert more Deep Slate. And these kind of tunnels, which I think are just cool. And then we have this part down here, which is more inspired by the Halo map Rat Race. We have these two symmetrical hallways down here, and this was mainly just added to increase potential map balance. It would just become a sniper hallway instead of being the close quarters combat you want. Please excuse my dog, he is barking. If we head up here, this will take us to the blue base, because our side was red side. And we have two ways to go, this way and this way. I'm going to start with this way first, and you just kind of get into this room here, and you have a bit of a staircase up. This is kind of the style I want to go for. It got these nice tunnels. It's very nice and clean, and it adds to the land, where here I have a teleporter, and the opposite side of that room just add more diversity to the map. This tunnel actually loops around. It has a bit of a turn, and I can add cool, interesting stuff like this to builds. The Deep Slate serves as such a useful block. I just like the way the Deep Slate works. It's a core component of this, and it's actually one of my favorite blocks. But I just have this little ice patch and these teleporters, which are marked as blue right here, which creates more map balance because this says cover where the red side does not. We have red teleporter marked by red, which teleports you to the base here. I kind of just made this video to show off what I think has been cool and a style that I want to work on in the future, and also why I do think Deep Slate is such an important block, because it really ties everything together here, and I don't think the builds would be the same without it. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I've been AngryH939. Peace.